CNN crybabies lash out at Trump after he poked fun on Twitter. You gotta see this. By Adam Casalino, Politics US News for madworldnews.com. CNN's reputation is in the toilet. We don't have to tell you that. After years of biased reporting and numerous embarrassing moments, few people respect the communist news network. So it comes as no surprise that President Donald Trump poked fun at them recently on Twitter. What's really amusing? CNN's response. Their anchorman, Jake Tapper, let loose in a way that only further exposes their bias and lack of ethics. Once upon a time, news coverage was impartial. Journalists and reporters simply researched the facts and provided them to the public. Those days are long gone. For decades, Americans have had to put up with pathetic liberal advocates disguised as journalists. They slanted news coverage to favor their preferred issues and politicians. More often than not, they attack conservatives and the values we hold dear. Thanks to President Donald Trump, more Americans are speaking out against dishonest liberal outlets. He co-opted their own slanderous term, fake news, and gave it a whole new meaning. News channels like CNN are fuming. They can't believe that America is finally turning on them after decades of abuse. Instead of changing their ways and, reporting the facts, CNN only continues their toxic, biased coverage. When President Trump posted the humorous tweet below saying, "We should have a contest for the most dishonest, corrupt, and distorted political coverage and give a fake news trophy," Jake Tapper on CNN had to lash out like a bitter, entitled baby. Monday on CNN's The Lead host Jake Tapper criticized President Trump for his tweets about CNN. Let's see if they're going to play it so I don't have to read it to you again.
We're back with the politics lead of the president's growing reality gap, tweeting this morning, quote, "We should have a contest as to which of the networks, plus CNN and not including Fox, is the most dishonest, corrupt, and or distorted in its political coverage of your favorite president. Me. They are all bad. Winner to receive the fake news trophy." This missive is the latest attack on the free press by the President of the United States since, well, Saturday, in which he wrote this, quote, "Fox News is much more important in the United States than CNN, but outside of the U.S., CNN International is still a major source of fake news, and that represent our nation to the world very poorly. The outside world does not see the truth from them," unquote. And that is false. The amazing journalists at CNN International bring the truth to the world. They're carrying out important, rare, and often dangerous work. They have been for decades. And if you need a reminder, Mr. President, here's CNN senior international correspondent Ben Wiedemann under fire in Libya in 2011, the first Western television journalist inside Libya after the upheaval started. Here.
Give us a break, Jake. We all know your lies. Oh, I can hear the violins playing as poor old Tapper laments the fall of the free press. How could the president attack our glorious institutions in such a way? He must be the villain attacking truth and honest reporting. Blah, blah, blah. It's so pathetic. Jake Tapper weeps over how the president is destroying the free press. Yet Trump is doing nothing but exposing the toxic bias that has existed in 99% of the media for decades. CNN and the rest of them would have us go on pretending they are not all hacks and liars. We all know they have their bias. They just preferred when we were too bullied to do anything about it. Trump's stance against dishonest and biased reporting is empowering more Americans to reject the stink of false news. It gives us a chance to reject news outlets that are deliberately distorting the facts to fit their agenda. For all the bellyaching by Tapper, he refuses to acknowledge the blatant, ridiculous, and downright evil ways CNN lies to the public. Keep in mind, this is the man who defended Islamic extremists after the recent New York attack. You also have to keep in mind that while defending his network as honest news, he is openly attacking the president. He accuses the president of eroding the free press, as Tapper himself violates the free press to degenerate the commander-in-chief. Isn't that a conflict, Jake? The fake news industry is blind as a bat. Now, they know it. They refuse to acknowledge their bias and dishonesty because they can't. They've just been lying for so many years, they don't even know what the truth looks like. Instead, they attack the president, conservatives, and anyone else who dares oppose them. Thank goodness their ratings are in the toilet. What do you think? Is Tapper right to attack the president? Huh, absolutely not. They're disgusting. I refuse to watch them. They are so disgusting. It's like, you know, and all through the elections, and we thought, you know, we were sitting at the edge of our seats. Is Trump going to get in, or is that witch Hillary going to win? You know, I mean, they had us like Hillary was going to win by a landslide, you know? Unbelievable. They're sick. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.